So the first question is around rewarding unsuccessful effort. So any thoughts you have on how a coach can reward unsuccessful effort to encourage an athlete to try something outside their comfort zone?
Well, I think encouragement is the key. I mean, you have to have patience, you have to have tolerance. At the same time, I don't really believe in rewarding for something that you haven't done. But I don't think you should be rewarded, necessarily. Now, let me start. What was that again now?
So how can you reward unsuccessful effort so that an athlete will try something maybe outside of their comfort zone, like using their left hand or dropping out a bunt if they're a power hitter, etc.?
Well, I think you can. Well, that's a tough question. It's a real tough question. Well, I think encouragement is the key, and if you can encourage a person to try different things, I think that's huge. But the thing you have to do, a lot of times you have to wait for them to fail in the first place, and then they'll probably be more open to suggestion or more open to change. I mean, the more a person's successful, the less they are to change. In most cases. So I think sometimes you gotta let them fail. It's hard to do, and but you gotta encourage them the whole way.
Perfect. And then the next one is self-control routine. So one of the things we talk to coaches about having routines when things get tough, umpire blows a call, you don't jump up and blow yourself out, get kicked out of the game. So any thoughts you have around developing a self-control routine, or if you had one?
Well, I had a self-control routine, but it started like years ago, because I wasn't the one that had been chosen to stand up here 30, 40 years ago to be in this situation to talk about self-control. I had to really work on self-control. I had to breathe. I had to think of another subject, in order not to blow up. I mean, it was easy to blow up. And like I said, it took me years and years, to get to the point, where I am now. But the main thing is that I've tried counting to 10. I've tried different things. But the main thing that I found to work for me was continue to breathe, take a deep breath, and then go about it.
Great. And then the last one is PCA talks about honoring the game, which is like our definition of sportsmanship. Mm-hmm. So we talk about respect for the rules, the opponents, the officials, your teammates, and yourself. Any thoughts you have on either how you talk to Darren, your son, about sportsmanship, or at the professional level, even how you talk to him?
Well, I think it starts at the amateur level first about sportsmanship. I mean, it's a little tough to start teaching sportsmanship at professional level. I mean, I get on my son sometime about the excessive celebrating that I see now, or if a guy, basketball makes a great move and they're going, ooh, they're hollering over there, and if they're pounding the other team, you got to win gracefully. And sportsmanship is big. I was taught sportsmanship when I was a kid by my dad in high school. So I think sportsmanship is something that we definitely have lost, and something that we need to work on.
Great. And then one last one in regards to parents.
You just told me what.
I know I did. That was the last coach one. So in regards to parents, a lot of times parents are trying to coach their kids, not letting the coach coach. So any advice you have on parents about letting the coach coach?
Well, yeah, I think that's huge. I think especially when I'm around my son now, he's 14. I've been in and out of his life, well, not his life, but his sports career. And that's the one thing that's, that I see that's sort of irritating is that, the coaches are out there, the coaches are giving their time, and then the parents come out, and then they think they can coach, and they probably can. But I urge them to get out there first, versus trying to coach from the sidelines. Or wait till you get home. It's something you're going to say to your kid. Wait till you get home, or clear it through the coach. One or the other. But the coach, behind the coach's back from the stands is not advisable.
Awesome. That was perfect. Thanks. We'll stay in here.